Well, my name's Tommy Johnson. I live in a city called Surprise here in Arizona. Just like it sounds, S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E. I live with my incredible wife, Lindsay. She's amazing. And our two amazing children, Jerry and Sierra. Jerry is a 21-year-old basketball player. And our daughter, Sierra, is a 17-year-old, just amazing young lady who is super talented. And we got into this business, building a home-based business 20 years ago with the goal of being able to be present at everything that those two amazing children of ours ended up developing a passion for. Back then, we didn't know what it was going to be because Sierra wasn't even born yet. And our son, Jerry, he was only 2 years old when we started building a business on the side. Now, I was one of those people that said that home-based businesses don't work. You have to get in at the beginning. You have to be at the top. You have to, I was just one of those people. We all either are one or we know somebody like that, or we're going to meet somebody like that if we're actively building the business. Why? Because, well, a couple of reasons, in my opinion. It's just really ignorance as it relates to what type of this business model. People are down on what they're not up on, right? My mom approached me with a business opportunity. I told her she was crazy. I spent the next 4 months trying to talk her out of it. She was $100,000 US in debt and was looking at this model as a vehicle to get herself out of that financial situation and change her future. And I was 30 and I knew it all. So I tried to talk her out of it, okay? Well, I like to point out the fact that she was right and I was wrong. It took me a few months to learn that. It actually took watching an opportunity like this from somebody who knew what they were talking about at the time, just like I do now. I understand this business model. In fact, because of this business, I've been free or home with my family for the last 19 years and never missed a sporting event, never missed a birthday party, never missed any type of function that our children have been passionate about. Whatever it is they love to do, we're like the only parents that are always at every event. Why? Because this business model that I'm going to share with you today, that was nowhere near as exciting as the one that I'm going to share with you. It set us free. It completely changed our lives. And it was because we decided to listen to somebody who understood it and ultimately make a business decision based on facts, not based on feelings, which is what I was trying to do when I was trying to talk my mom out of business, which is what's interesting about it is that I wasn't replacing the opportunity with something else that could help her realize her goals and dreams and get her out of the financial situation she had found herself in. And anyways, less than 3 years later, both my mom and my wife and I were millionaires from this business model. And again, I was trying to talk her out of it because I was 30 and I knew it all. And so shame on me. So if you find yourself around someone like that, don't let it happen. Stick close to the people who have what you want, that understand this business and ultimately what it can mean for you. Moving forward, my objective today is to help you to make an educated decision based on facts and move you in the right direction of continuing to want more information or to jump on board, come on board with us, which I think personally, you'd be crazy not to. Again, this is something that can change your life and do so in relatively short order if you so choose. And, I can't imagine not choosing to do this once you understand it. But for the first time, we have corporate America and, home-based business owners or entrepreneurs agreeing that it's okay to work from home. But I'm saying that it's okay to build something from home that's yours, not for somebody else. I had a friend the other day that's, studying one of our products or our services that I'm going to share with you here in a few minutes. And he's loving it. But I asked him to review a video. And he said, is it okay if I do it at work? And he said, do you want me to build the business or watch videos? I said, both. And he said, can I watch the video while I'm at work tonight? He works nights. And I said, yeah, that's doing both. You're working, you're reviewing what I want you to review and you're building something, but you're building something for somebody else. And he replied back, he said, facts. I'm saying it's okay to build something for you. iBoomerang saying it's okay to build something for you as well. That's a willable, giftable, sellable asset that can ultimately change your lifestyle if you so choose. Now, I'm going to share my screen But by the way, your job is saying you can work from home for the first time in history, which means it could have happened all along, really. But saying you can work from home, a lot of people's job is saying you can work from home, but they're saying you can work from home to make money for me. You don't get wealthy from 9 to 5. You get wealthy, or you can get wealthy with what you do with your spare time, okay? Now, we get good at a lot of things in our lifetime. You already have, we all already have. We've gotten good at a lot of things, a handful of things. Make sure one of them moving forward is something that can set you and your family free financially. Time freedom, geographic freedom, personal freedom, professional freedom, okay? So don't listen to the dogs that bark. Sometimes those dogs is your own voice, right? Saying, this won't work, this doesn't work. I understand nobody's dog barked louder in their ears than mine did for many, many years. I wasn't trying to rhyme there, but it just worked out that way. Let's see here. Let me know if you can, in the chat, put an 8 in the chat, please. If you can see my screen, should be a presentation. I'm going to open it in, let's see, open in. File. I want to watch it. Let's go full screen. Let's go full screen, travel, trade. You should be able to see it. Okay, I want to go, sorry, I want to go file, open in full screen. Where am I overlooking it here? View, here we go. Interview full screen. Okay, here we go. Here we go, just like the UFC, right? I think it's Bruce Buffer, Michael Buffer, one of the Buffers. Bruce Buffer. Here we go. Yeah, that's what he says. Okay, you should be able to full screen. Yeah, we got full screen. Let me double check the chat here. 8888. Thank you so much. Okay, let's move forward. iBoomerang. What happens when you throw a boomerang out? Hopefully it comes back. We throw out goodwill, and it tends to come back. We don't have that expectation. However, it tends to come back in the form of you'll see as we move forward. That's where the name of the company came from, iBoomerang. Now, I've already thrown out some the words like freedom and lifestyle and financial freedom and these type of things, and getting rich. I'm going to talk about money because we have an opportunity where you can actually earn money if you so choose. Now, some of you won't earn any money with this. Some of you will say it doesn't work, or that person didn't do this, or they don't have that, or this website doesn't work properly. You'll come up with some reason to say it didn't work, which you're right, it won't work for you if you do that. However, that would be like going to the gym. When you join a gym, you sign a disclaimer that says, we don't guarantee your results. However, we have all of the tools, the equipment, the system, the team, the education, all of the things that you need to get results. I'm telling you, and iBoomerang will tell you that as well. We have the system, we have the tools, we have the team, we have the leadership, we have all of the pieces, all of the ingredients that you need to succeed. And some of you will do very, very well with this. Some of you will make enough money to cover the cost of your mortgage, or some of you will be able to bring a spouse home. Some of you will generate total freedom with it. Some of you will say it doesn't work, like I mentioned, and some of you will make a very small amount of money. It all depends on your coachability and your consistency. However, we know, and we can speak to you from the position of confidence, that we have the ingredients that'll allow you to be as successful as you so choose to be, as you want to be, okay? It might happen quick, it might happen slow, but if you do the right things, I believe it certainly will happen. But iBoomerang cannot and will not make any guarantees about your ability to get results or earn any money with our program, information, tools, or strategies. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna move to the next slide in 5 seconds. So if you wanna screenshot this, feel free. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Okay. By 2027, nearly 90 million people will work whenever or wherever they want. Doesn't that sound good? If you're going to work, why not do something that you can get passionate about, that you can do when you want and with who you want? One of my favorite things about our business is you can pick and choose who you work with. Do you know that the first seat captain in a 747 doesn't get to choose who sits in the second seat? Think about that. You get to pick and choose and hand select the people that you work with. I love that. And this is a shift from a traditional job to independent work that we've never seen before. It's being called the Great Resignation. People are resigning. Why? Because there's so many more opportunities that are available to us today. But again, they're not created the same. there's dramatic differences in the doability and the sustainability. And I'm going to talk about that because I have a lot of passion on this subject because it's too costly to make your own mistakes. Why take unnecessary risks when it comes to your time and your efforts in building a business? The old way to generate something, the old way of thinking, what most people that you know and that I know do, maybe you do this, maybe you're on this path. You work hard, and if you work harder, you can earn more money by working more hours, trading more hours for more money. What do you sacrifice when you do that, right? Well, there's a price that has to be paid. What are you giving up? I was driving my son to a basketball game when he was like, I don't know, 11 years old or 12 years old. And we're going down the I-10 heading toward Phoenix. We live west of Phoenix. We were heading towards Phoenix, going eastbound. The traffic, the rush hour traffic was going westbound. It was at a dead stop, and we're going pretty good speed on the east side of the Interstate 10. My son is in the back seat, and he said, Dad, no, he had to be younger then. To be younger. Anyways, he's in the back seat, and he looks he's Dad, there's an accident. There's an accident. And I said, why? He said, something's wrong. He said, all those cars are stopped. I said, no, son, that's just rush hour traffic. He said, what's that? And I remember pausing for a minute because I was surprised that he didn't know what it was. And it's because his parents didn't sit in it, because we were present as a result of not giving our time away to somebody else. And I thought about it for a moment. I said, son, that's unpaid time away from the things that we love most. And so many people think that's just the way it is. It is just the way it is for you. If you continue to not think outside of the box, if you continue to listen to the people around you, if you continue to think the old way, and then to save money. I was reading a quote today by my mind just went blank. Anyways, I read a quote by the dude who owns Tesla. I can't believe that my mind just went blank with that. Anyways, and he said that when people realize that it's easier to earn your way to wealth than it is to save your way to wealth, it's easier to earn an extra $10,000 a month than it is to save an extra $10,000 a month or even per year. It's easier to earn an extra $10,000 a month than it is to save $10,000 a year. Elon Musk said that. I thought, gosh, how true is that? I only know that this is the way it is because I've had the luxury of great mentorship along the way. And by the way, that is the most valuable thing that you will get if you decide to build this business. The income that you can earn, the lifestyle you can create is a total byproduct of who you can become in the process. And when you're surrounded by the people, like the people that invited you to this event, that into the meetings and the systems and the things that we have access to, the events, trust me, there's only one direction you can go as a person, as a parent, as a friend, as a mentor, as a coach, as a business associate, as a partner, as anything, as a sister, as a brother, as a child. It's up. It makes the world a better place. Okay. So the old way is not cool. The new way here with iBoomerang, you can make money work for you. Okay. That's called leverage. It's the secret to wealth. Opportunities are abundant. Not just one opportunity where you do the same thing all of the time. You can save so that you and we give you the financial education to learn and the platforms to invest so that you can see a return. So you can leverage. You're not trying to figure it out yourself. It's all under the umbrella of iBoomerang. Okay. The new world gives you freedom to work from home or anywhere for that matter. We refer to it as travel to trade or trade to travel. You'll hear more about that momentarily. New opportunities, new ways to earn money, create wealth, and design your lifestyle. Do you know that the CEO of our company just purchased a beautiful yacht? I've heard, the rumor has it. Now, he did that with the money that his money created for him, not with the money that those of us who building the business made. He did it with his money. Freedom. What does freedom mean to you? To me, it's time. Okay, there's a lot of people that have a lot of time, but no money. There's a lot of people that have a lot of money, but no time. That's not freedom. Time and money. It's changing your lifestyle. A great lifestyle is not reserved for the chosen few. It's just not. It's available for you too. Design your lifestyle, family time, flexible living, financial freedom. Think about these things. Who came up with this company, iBoomerang? Now, no company is better than the person behind it. The first thing that I was taught to look at when I got into the business by a mentor who had a lot of experience and a great track record of success with integrity. He said, look at the track record of the person behind it. Why? Because you can tell a lot about what somebody's going to do based on what they have done. I was taught that liars lie, cheaters cheat, whiners whine, excuse makers excuse make, quitters quit, but winners win. Mr. Bugs has been a winner for a long time. His first 7 years, he didn't win big financially. His first 7 years in this space, he never made more than $500 in a month, and he only did that 4 times, okay? But he never looked at how small the money was. He looked at how big the information was. What does this say? It tells me he's not a quitter. You know, the next several years, after he started to develop a system and a platform that allowed people to have much more rapid success, he became one of the main guys in this space. Everybody was watching what he was doing. Why? Because he was on his way to becoming the GOAT. He made millions and millions and millions with a handful of different companies. Everywhere he went, he won, and he won big. He went to the top. In fact, in 2009, he became an ambassador, just like the person who invited you to this. They're an ambassador of a company, not an owner, just an ambassador, just like you and I. And he became the GOAT over the next 10 years. He helped over 50 people become millionaires and multimillionaires, well over 50. We're being very conservative here. I would be willing to bet that he helped another 50 do it just since he founded this company in 2019 in iBuumerang. Listen, through iBuumerang and the opportunities that are available to us because of this man through the iBuumerang platform, through the under the umbrella of iBuumerang. But he became the GOAT. He did things that nobody ever did. He became #1. He became the Michael Jordan in this space. Some of you may beg to differ on the Michael Jordan comment, but nobody would beg to differ on the Mr. Bugs comment. Mr. Bugs being the GOAT of this space, of a home-based business. What does that mean? That means the CEO and founder of this company launched a company in 2019 that was not out of the necessity to make money. That got my attention. See, he has more experience in the field than any founder ever. And he didn't need the money. He wants to be the person who fixes the space that's broken. He says, people are perfect. You're perfect the way you are. The industry is broken. And he's here to fix it. And he launched a company called iBuumerang in March of 2019. He soft launched in September. It officially launched. You're CEO of this company and founder is named Mr. Holton Bugs. That's him right there in the yellow jacket. The guy is amazing, and he's just getting started with this company. In fact, right now, there's a major buzz with what's going on in this company. So you're looking at this at a really, really good time. But the guy at the helm is a winner, and I wouldn't bet against him. He wins. That's what he does. If you played on the same team as Michael Jordan, you're better because of it. Play on the same team as Mr. Bugs with us at iBuumerang. Watch what happens to who you become. Travel and trade. You think, I don't like to trade. Well, you don't have to, but you like to travel? You can trade to travel. You can earn money trading through our new platform called Elevate, and you can travel with it. You can travel anywhere in the world and trade while you're there on your phone. It's an amazing concept. Trade to travel, travel to trade. Who wouldn't want a 5-star lifestyle at 3-star prices? I don't know. If you're going to travel, you might as well save money doing it. We have the platform for that. If you're going to put your money in the bank and let the bank take all your money and do what they want with your money, you may as well learn to do it yourself so you can multiply your money. We have a platform called Elevate where you can take control of your financial future and build a legacy for you, not for someone else, for you, okay? This is a trip that we took that when you hit diamond in this company, which you want to become a diamond, if all of these people can do it, and there's many more since this event, okay? This was not even a year ago, then you can do it. Okay, this is my wife and myself, a bunch of other amazing people, some of our best friends in the world, our new diamond family in iBuumerang. And it is a family. When I say it's a diamond, an extended family, it is just that. It's a family you want to be part of. Why? Because we all look out for each other. We're all loyal to one another. It's a united family. We all edify one another. Why? Because we believe in one another. We're surrounded by people that make us better. Association is underestimated. You want to grow, change who you hang around, okay? By default, you're going to get to hang around some of these people. Some of you may know some of these folks, and maybe they brought you into the business, or maybe they brought somebody who brought you into the business, or has shown you the business. Ask them to be introduced to their diamond. Why not? It makes sense. Anybody who can do what they do is worth talking to. But this is a trip that we all want, an all-expense-paid trip to Dubai. If you haven't been to Dubai, I strongly recommend that you add it to your bucket list, or just go as a diamond and get to diamond in our company. But who wouldn't want to travel? You know, it's an amazing thing to do. If you don't like to travel, you still probably do it anyways, right? Okay, Hey, we have a platform called iGo. I go where? I go anywhere that I want. For what? For less. Okay. I go for less. And you might as well go for less. You're going to go anyways. How does it work? And how can I possibly make money with it? How can I save the people that I care about money without them having to spend $1 to do it? They don't have, how about if I could hold you, you could only, you're the person, you can make money, but only when the people you care about save money. Doing what? Doing something they're already doing. So the customers get free customers. You give them a free membership, a lifetime membership, free meaning free, like literally free for life, where they can go book all things travel, not only hotels, all things travel, excursions, you name it. And when they save money, which they're guaranteed to be able to do so, you earn money. That sounds too good to be true. That alone should get your attention. The members get an exclusive access to the lowest prices available, period. And when they save money, you stand to make money. Pretty cool. How does it work? Well, first of all, let me give you an example of what the prices look like. An iGo holder, somebody who has access to their own iGo platform, their own login, where they can log in to their own savings platform, kind of like Amazon. You log into Amazon? Yes. You don't go shop Amazon publicly. You log into your private Amazon. The public sites like Travelocity and Expedia and Hotels.com, they all have good pricing compared to retail, but there's even better. It's called behind the curtain pricing, but you have to have a special membership. Typically, you have to pay for this. We're giving it away for free for the first time ever. You know who came up with this idea? There's this genius that I know named Holton Buggs, who says, go give it away and it'll come back to you. Go give out the savings and it'll come back to you in earnings. See, here's an example of what the savings look like. Is it always going to look like this? No, sometimes it's a few dollars. You probably spend 2 hours trying to save a few dollars on the public sites. And do you know that on the public sites, every time that you click, why they keep you all on there for so long? Because they're all owned by the same two companies. Two companies own all of the online travel savings platforms that you see in the publicly. They're all owned by the same company. And every single time you filter, you click something, they are able to take that data and sell it. It's a profit center. On the login one, it's a profit center. That's why you get added to 15 million email lists. On our iGo platform, we cannot and we do not sell your information. So if the prices were the same, just the fact that your data doesn't get collected and sold, to me, that's worth the price of it. That's worth the price of taking a free site. Even if it just saved you $1, it'd be worth it. But expect to save a lot more than that. We've saved thousands of dollars, my wife and I. Every time we go travel, we save money. And we know we're getting the best prices. We don't have to waste our time shopping, and we don't get added to a bunch of email lists. And it keeps getting better. We also get reward credits. Every time you save money, you also get reward credits in your platform, which is the same as cash moving forward. Use it for anything. But anyways, when this particular hotel room, this 4.5-star hotel in New York City was searched on Expedia, the best price you could find online at that time was $339 per night. On iGo, it was $178 per night. That's just the way it is. That's an example. It's the same room. Everything's the same, except the amount of money that comes out of your bank account to reserve and stay in the room. Okay. Mr. Buggs had to test the technology before he purchased a travel savings company that gave us the opportunity to go out and give it away to save people money. And he ended up saving on his first ever time. He saved $1,589 on an all-inclusive in Mexico. He saved more than the reservation cost. Sorry, the savings was almost $1,600. The reservation was only $1,350. And he also earned almost 1,700 reward credits. Talk about a win-win-win. The win gets even better. Here's how. Let me give you an example where the money comes from. Well, how can I save someone money for free, give somebody access to free savings platform that saves them money for life, and every time they save money for life, I'm going to get paid? How in the world could that happen? Let me explain. Okay, as an ambassador, the person who invited you to this is an ambassador. I'm an ambassador. You don't have to be an ambassador. You just be a free customer and just save money for free forever and save all the other things I'd mentioned as well. Your time, your email, and your information from being sold. When I shop as an ambassador and I go on the iGo platform and I look for a trip or any type of savings, I'm going to see the wholesale price. I'm going to see the price that iBoomerang or that the travel company that iBoomerang purchased pays for the travel, which is less than like Expedia and these companies pay. I'm going to see that cost. No money is made by the company. I'm going to see the savings, all of it. as an ambassador. How cool is that? People used to pay tens of thousands of dollars, or they still do, to have access to these same travel platforms that I get as an ambassador, where I can see all the exact same savings, even better. And I can give to my customers, to my friends for free, the opportunity for them to save more than they can save on the public sites as well, but not as much as I can save as an ambassador. See, take a look on the left side of your screen. This is a trip to Cancun. The public price, meaning what you would see if you shopped it on Expedia or any of these, the best public price available. And you can see the little drop down by it, the little blue drop down. You can click that when you're an ambassador and see the live real-time prices on all of the main public sites. But anyways, it's $1,046. I see a $424 savings. I shopped that trip. I'm going to save $424. My total cost with tax is $621. I give you a boomerang, a free boomerang. You go in and you set up, you're my customer, you're my friend, you put in your name, email address, and phone number. We're done. You now have access to the best pricing available to anyone except ambassadors. But you don't know that. You're stoked. You go search that same exact trip. We're going to go together. And you see a $212 savings. What's the difference between the savings that you see and what I saw? It's 50%. See, 50% is paid to the ambassador. The savings. See, on the ambassador platform, we see up to 70% savings on all things travel. The customer sees up to 35% savings. They're happy. Everyone's happy. Theirs is free. They don't get added to a million email lists. They know they can find the best prices without spending 2 hours doing it. Okay. Now, you see the little guy smiling that says you on the right? You're pretty happy. Why? 2 reasons. You threw a boomerang to somebody you care about. They got it for free. They caught it. Bam, they logged in. A meal. You're also happy because every single time that a customer activates a free boomerang, a free web iGo site, a meal is fed to a starving child. And we've fed millions of meals. You've fed millions of meals. Even if the customer never pays a dime, never uses the platform for anything, a meal is fed to a starving child. What is that? We call it the boomerang effect. Remember what I said on the opening slide? You throw out goodwill and you don't expect it to come back, but it tends to. Feeding that meal, that's an example of that. That's like boomerang way. But anyways, you're extra happy. You see your friends are happy that you threw the boomerang to because they just saved $212 or maybe even went on a trip they wouldn't have gone on otherwise. And they're probably saving on all kinds of other things while they're there through the iGo platform. But see that boomerang on the bottom, you're got an extra big smile on your face because you told your friends, hey friends, when you go on your first trip, the first time you save money, do me a favor, send me a selfie. And you're talking to on the phone, you're stoked because a boomerang comes back into your bank account or into your pocket in the form of what we call the travel savings bonus. What is that? It's 50% of the savings you just gave them. $212 they saved. Where does the money come from? The difference between what you paid and what the customer paid. See, the $212 was made on the other 50% more that they paid for the same trip. That was still 20% less than what they would have found it online anywhere. Pretty cool, pretty clever. God, what a crazy good idea. I think I mentioned this, but we have a CEO and a founder that's an absolute genius, okay? So 50% is paid out to the referring ambassador as a direct travel savings bonus. You don't get paid unless your customer saves. How cool is that? Like win-win, right? And 10 customers, if you had just 10 customers, 10 boomerangs. And if they only saved $30 per year, they only saved $30 per year, that's an extra $300 boomerang in your pocket. What if you had 50 customers? What if you had 100? You're not limited to the number of customers you can gather for free. You just have to gather them before somebody else does. Because once a customer has a boomerang, they're connected to that ambassador for life, okay? We're all only 1 or 2 Facebook friends away from each other's friends. Move quick because the world is smaller with social media, and this company is really starting to buzz. We're open in over 190 countries. The old way to build business in sales is to sell value, right? I sell value. I bring value to the marketplace. The more value I bring, the more I get paid. The boomerang way says you get paid when they save by giving them value. Here's a boomerang. Here's free value. When you save, I'm going to earn. Nobody has a problem with that. Isn't that pretty cool? I don't know why people have a problem with you making money, versus the store. I don't know what that is. That's an example of a model that we're in being broken. People would rather give the money to someone else rather than people they know. Character flaws. I don't know what it is. Anyways, how would you like to make, who would like to make more money? If your answer is no to this, please go ahead and drop off, because I'm talking about money a lot. Sorry. And sorry for wasting the last, however much of your time, because it wasn't my intention. But we're going to talk more about money here. I'm going to get a little bit more aggressive with ways to make money with the iBoomerang opportunity. What happens when you put your money, your hard-earned money, into the bank? I know what happens with it. I learned recently what happens to your money. First of all, you only get a small interest rate, a very small interest rate. I just think it was just, I just got a statement back, and there was like in one account, we had like 150 grand. It was in there. I think I have to ask my wife, or like 6 months. And the return was like, I think we got like $2 and something for 6 months. It's crazy. Well, guess what? The bank made a bunch of money with my money. How did they do it? They leveraged my money and earned at least 10x, being conservatively what I got leveraged unknowingly. They only charged me 10 to 20% interest on my money to do it. I received little to no interest. In this case, very little. It might have been none, because I lost ground to inflation dramatically. Okay. They put your money to work in the market, the Forex, the foreign exchange market. I did not know this until recently. That's what the banks do with your money. So if you have a bank account, you have $1 in it, you're in the Forex market. Okay. Why? There's a lot of money to be made. Okay. You're receiving little to no value from Forex, them trading your Forex trading, like none. Okay. The banking system is not designed to help you. It's designed to leverage you. Remember, I said the secret to wealth is leverage. What leverage set me free? Leverage made me a multi-millionaire, learning the concept of leverage. Not what they taught me in school. They taught me to go to work, to get good grades, or get good grades so I can go to work for someone else and they could leverage me. I learned it from a mentor who had already figured it out and used a business model that's the best that I know of to get me there and to set me free and my family free. We've been free ever since. Okay, learn how to trade like the banks do. Most people that want to learn Forex or attempting to learn Forex, they are learning the way the retail traders do. That's the wrong way. Why? Because not very many people know how to teach the right way, the way the banks are learning it. We have a platform called Elevate that teaches you to do it the way the institutions do it. Okay, build your legacy and design your financial future for generations. Elevate is a legacy management platform that teaches you financial literacy unbelievably well. Unbelievably well. I've learned more about financial literacy in the last few months than I have learned in the last 20 years collectively. We own a bunch of real estate. In fact, I'm looking at a house that's 20 feet away from me out the window here. That's one of my rental properties that we paid $130,000 for, that I could sell for $600,000 or so. But I wouldn't, because we're cash flowing significantly on it. But I'm learning more about this, way more from what I'm learning through Elevate than I learned in 20 years of getting out there and trial and error. Remember, it's too costly to make your own mistakes if you don't have to. When you have the mentorship and the guidance of Elevate platform, you don't have to make your own mistakes. You can do I believe you can expect to do in a fraction of the time what might take years and years and years to do. It's, again, why take unnecessary risks? Elevate's a legacy management platform that teaches you financial literacy, educates you on Forex trading, empowers you to design your own life. Well, guess what? It has been upgraded big time. It's not only Forex education, it's now a cryptocurrency education. It's now NFT education, Web3 education, metaverse education, financial literacy as a whole. Not only learn about NFTs, we have projects that you can participate in that are unbelievable. Like, I have a friend named Darren. He lives up in Canada. He called me recently and said, this is the best thing this project that you have me in is the best thing that Kim and I remember doing with our money as far back as we can remember. They're very successful. They're more successful now, and they're also a step closer to being free. Why? Because of Elevate and the certain things that are available to us through this incredible legacy education platform. It's amazing. And I'm not doing it any justice. Go to elevate.com. Get with the person who invited you. Say, send me a boomerang. Send me a free Elevate boomerang. Let me look at this. or better yet, sign me up as an ambassador or sign me up as an Elevate customer. I don't want to be an ambassador. I don't want to build a team. I just want to be a customer so I can learn to multiply my money through the best platform in the world. It's that simple. It's that simple. Then you plug into this education and you will get addicted to it. You will get hooked to it. You will find something that you could that is very intriguing, that can move you in the right direction and give you an education that nobody can ever take away from you. I challenge somebody to come take the education away. You can't. You take it for life, no matter what else happens. It's Forex trading and it's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. It's been around for YouTube it. Look at how many views are on the Forex trading videos, right? You're going to be shocked. Plug into this. Look, if you just had 10 customers, if you were an ambassador and you gave 10 customers a boomerang, and they became customers so they can learn to multiply their own money and nothing else, that'd put another $300 in your month in your pocket alone. What if you had 20? What if you have 100? What if you had 500? What if you had 1,000? I don't know. What if? Like, here, let's play the what if game, the Hewlett-Packard game, right? Okay, accelerate. We also have an app. I took the trade on this app the other day and I won. Like, I didn't even pick the trade myself. We have an app that gives you trade ideas. You check it, get the ping. Oh, here's a trade idea. One of the educators said, hey, here's a pretty good idea. It's a trade that I'm taking. You think, oh, let me look at what the educators are taking. And you say, you check it. If you agree, you like it, you add the trade. You add the trade idea. You go take the trade. You didn't pick the trade. You just took the trade that an educator of the best platform in the world took. This is amazing, okay? This is an amazing concept, an amazing tool. The Accelerator app, add it. You can be a customer or because we have amazing tangible products. I'm not going to get into these right now. I'm just not. I don't have time. They all standalone products. You can build a business on any one of these products and services. The middle product, just go to YouTube and search the dangers of skincare. The dangers, not skincare, the dangers of hand sanitizers. Just do it. You're going to be shocked. And we're using hand sanitizers at a rate we've never used. We have a solution. A solution that's like, where has this been my whole life? This is a product of the year product. Everybody on the planet should have this for themselves and for their kids. And when you understand a little bit about it, it's like putting on a glove that protects you for hours. It's like putting on an invisible glove that protects you from everything for hours. You could pour pool acid on your hands and it wouldn't burn through. We have a video. Ask the person who invited you, send you the video. Send the video with the acid being poured on the hands. And I have a friend in Oklahoma that, kind of funny he said Oklahoma, a good friend of mine. His name's Dalton. Dalton, if you're watching, I'm ratting you out. He had to try it and he couldn't believe it. He said he was nervous, but he couldn't believe it. This is an amazing product. Get Skin Tech. Bill Genius. If you're using Bill is getting all the credit here, but Holton Buggs is a genius. That's our CEO and chairman. His name's Holton Buggs. He's a genius. He brought a service on board where if you're paying bills in the United States, you're overpaying. We're overpaying by the tune of over $60 billion and growing. How would you like to know that you are not overpaying and you will never overpay on your bills again? By uploading your bills. It's free. If you're watching this and your friend invited you and you don't know anything about it yet, say, hey, send me a Bill Genius boomerang. Take that boomerang, put in your name, email address, and phone number, and then upload your bills. It's free. It only costs anything, and it never costs you if they save you money, and they will. I will be shocked if they don't. Message me if you live in the U.S. and you upload your bills and you don't save money. I will be shocked. It's almost a product that works almost for everybody that pays bills. Who has a cell phone bill? Put a 1 in the chat if you have a cell phone bill. What about an alarm system? What about some type of music that you're listening to, Amazon Music or something? What about electricity in many states? You can save there. What about Cox Communication? What about internet? What about TV? What about direct TV? What about satellite? You're paying bills. What if you could save money on your bills and you don't have to do any of the work to make it happen? And it only costs money when they save you money. They take 50% of what they save you. So they pulled the money out of thin air that you pay them with. And it's all seamless. Unbelievable service. It's free. Make sure that you get a Bill Genius Boomerang and you upload your bills. If you're an ambassador and you haven't uploaded your bills, shame on you. Just go out the road. Next time you leave the house, every mile, throw a dollar bill out the window. Throw a dollar bill. Just do it because you're already doing it. You don't even know it. You can spend 5 minutes uploading your bills. Just do it. Do it. I want to see how long that lasts. Let me know how long that lasts because you're doing it already. Okay. All right. So how does this all tie together? What's the real genius about this company? Well, it's the CEO. He came up with a concept called a Perpetual Residual Income Builder, the PRIB. What is perpetual? Perpetual means never ending. What is residual? Look up residual income. Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, says $1 of residual income is equivalent to 3 earned dollars, okay? Or 4 earned dollars even. It's freedom to me. They don't teach about it in school, right? They only teach you to earn earned income, trading hours for money. Residual income is the type of money that keeps coming in every month, every day, every week. It would be like selling a piece of real estate and getting paid every single time, every month on that one sale, indefinitely. You stand to do that with the PRIB. See, Amazon has a Perpetual Residual Income Builder. See, you go to Amazon. They started off with one product, book savings. You buy used books on Amazon. You bring them in. What if you go out and give Amazon boomerangs away? When they first started, let's say that the founder said, hey, go out and give access to this website. They have to log in, but they can save money on books. And then we're going to use technology, well, back then it wasn't this type of technology. Now, technology, artificial intelligence, we're going to learn the customer. They use the book's subject matter to learn about the customer's wants and desires and needs. And then they advertise and send out marketing materials to the people based on what they were reading about. That was the early days of artificial intelligence, data analytics, augmented artificial intelligence. It's changed now. Imagine having your own PRIB. What if you could give out all those people? And once they got a boomerang, they were already taken. They were connected to that person. They couldn't take another one. And then Amazon said, we're going to bring more services and more products into our ecosystem. We're going to learn your customers for you. You don't need to learn them. We're going to bring the different services, the different products to them using technology and in a tasteful manner that's tailored to what their wants are, their desires, their searching habits. But you're going to get paid on it for the rest of life. Look how big Amazon is today. What if you had access to bring them into your own Perpetual Residual Income Builder? Amazon is a PRIB. iBoomerang is a PRIB. You don't have an opportunity to earn from your own PRIB in Amazon. You do here. And let the technology work for you, okay? If you decide that you want to just bring customers in, your PRIB will follow up. It'll upsell, it'll cross-sell. It'll do the work, heavy lifting for you, the stuff we don't like to do. It'll do a better job than you could do at it. I already know this. If you decide you want to build a team, the only thing that's network marketing about iBoomerang is if you decide you want to build a team, if you decide. I say if, because in every other network marketing company on the planet, you have to build a team. We know the numbers. We know that the customers don't stick. Customers historically in this industry have been favors. Hey, I'll do you a favor. Here, friend, family member, stop buying your toothpicks. Buy my toothpicks. But pay 200% more for them. Hey, friend or family member, stop buying your water, buy my water, but I want you to pay 200% more for it. Friend or family member, stop buying your pens. I got the best pens in the world, but I want you to pay more for them. See, as soon as I turn my back, you cancel. It was a favor if you did it. A broken industry. Amazon doesn't make it any easier. See, you had to build a team. In order to build a team, you had to become a highly skilled recruiter. I'm here to tell you, for the first time in history, you can build a business within this space without becoming a highly skilled recruiter. If you so choose to become a highly skilled recruiter, then you can maximize the opportunity as well, because you make money from the savings of your team's free customers as well. How cool is that? Right? That's iBoomerang. And the PRIB goes to work to develop your team, to bring them in orientation, to train them, upgrade them. It help get them to events, retain. It's brilliant. Who came up with this thing? Can't remember. Oh yeah, a genius named Mr. Holton Buggs. Okay. Now, how do you get a boomerang? And if you're an ambassador, how do you give someone a boomerang? I keep throwing this boomerang thing around. It's super simple. It's powered by iGo. You simply go into your back office, and send the barcode, copy the barcode, paste it to a text or paste it to a message, or paste it to an email, or paste it to whatever you want. Send it to them, or you copy the link and you paste it to a text, you paste it to an email, you paste it to a Facebook message, paste it to an Instagram message, paste it to whatever you want, paste it to your forehead. And you send it to your friend. They tap the link or take a picture of the QR code. They put in their email address and phone number. Boom, they're a customer. You're done. And they show up, they populate in your back office. They now have access to the savings. They now have access to Build Genius. They now have access to these amazing products and now have access to the PRIB. They're inside your PRIB. You're done. Oh, and they're stoked. And a meal is fed to his starving children. I was in a company for 15 and a half years prior to this. In 15 and a half years, we didn't feed more meals than this company has fed in the first 3 years. Think about it. That's the boomerang effect. That's what this company was born on. Okay. Well over nearly 20 million servings of nutrition now. And if you so decide, it says give Facebook stars, thank you. And the children are thankful as well. Okay. The entrepreneur lifestyle, travel, time freedom, grow your money, no borders. That's iBoomerang. That's an entrepreneur. I think everybody needs to be an entrepreneur. If you're not, work to home, home to work, 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 work to home, home to work. That's what it looks like. I know this. You get mad when I do it for that long, but many of you are doing it for 40 or 50 years of your lives. Stop the bleeding. It stops with iBoomerang. It stops right now with this presentation, if you allow it. Or you could be like me. Oh, those things don't work. Don't see that through. That is a costly mistake. Listen to the people that sound a little bit crazy. I know I don't. I don't sound crazy at all. I had a friend recently tell me, I was talking about somebody being a little different. And he said, do you really think that people think you're normal? Anyways, I thought it was fun. I got a kick out of that. That people see you as normal. Anyway, 7 ways to earn income. Let me just say this about our compensation plan. It's the best in the business. I'd go fist to cuff with anybody that says they have a better compensation plan. Show me another compensation plan where you earn when free customer saves, just that piece alone. But the actual payout versus the theoretical payout that goes on in this industry, well, our compensation plan pays up to this amount. Listen, for every dollar comes in, what goes out to the field? That's what matters. It's like real estate. Would you rather be paid 2% on every sale or 3% or 5%, right? Obviously the higher number. We have the highest number, but we also have the best opportunity. It takes a lot more than a great compensation plan to build an empire like we're building at iBoomerang. You have to be different. We're just different at iBoomerang. But I will tell you this about our compensation plan. We do have a piece called the dual team bonus over here to the right. The dual team bonus is significant in terms of when you come in, because the person who invited you only has 2 places, 2 options in terms of where we're going to hurry, where they place their people, left or the right, left or the right, left or the right, bottom and left, bottom of the right. If you come in now, the next person, there's a 50% chance that they'll be in your group and you stand to earn from them. So I'd be texting the person who invited me and saying, I'm in. I'm in how? How do you come in? Well, first you get a starter pack. Screenshot these next couple of screens. I have to get off here. I went a little longer today. Screenshot these. $49.95 to become a standby member. Everybody gets on standby. That's like a starter pack. Then you pick a pack, coach, business, or first class. I'm going to give you another chance to screenshot them. But if you've ever flown first class, you know there's only one way to travel. It's first class. If you haven't flown first class, I encourage it, because the maximum amount of money that you can spend to get in this opportunity is $1,050. Your $49.95 standby and your first class pack, a business you can build from the comfort of your home, global, get all the mentorship and everything for a maximum of $1,000. The lack of risk that some of you may see this business or view this or treat this business like, be an easy and easy out attitude, will cost you from ever realizing what the upside economic potential and the freedom associated with this type of income can mean for you. You can sign up at coach class. You can either pick the travel pack or a product pack, whichever one you want. It doesn't matter. Don't overthink this. And then you can change to whichever one you want. You start off with 10 boomerangs at coach, $250 one time. All of these packs have a $99.99 monthly subscription. You can't even run a lemonade stand for that. That's the cost of the business. That's it. The business class, $500. You get some more things on your travel savings bonus. You start off with 25 boomerangs. You earn 12% of the dual team bonus instead of 10%. Okay. You start off with a little bit more product, $500. or $1,000. You start off with 50 boomerangs. You earn 20% of the dual team bonus instead of 10 or 12%. You have access to more savings on the travel savings. You get more product, better value. Either way, if you come into anything less than first class, you have 60 days to upgrade it in order to only pay the difference to become a first class ambassador. Lead by example. I only work with people on my team that are first class because that's treated that I know where they stand. Okay, get started. Get with the person who invited you. Same disclaimer. Screenshot it if you didn't get a chance at the beginning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm stopping sharing my screen. My name's Tommy Johnson. I live in Surprise, Arizona. I love it here. I love my family, and I'm signing off. And I love the Boomerang family too. We'll see you soon.
Looking to start a business from home? The business from home. We are the fastest growing home-based business company in the world that's helping ordinary people just like you and I to get out of debt, generate additional income streams in their life, and creating extraordinary success stories globally. We've got the right systems in place, world-class servant leadership, wealthy compensation plan, and the utmost support you need to start local and go global. To get started, simply text us on WhatsApp, #ReadyToBoom on +356 99 46 3303. Again, text #ReadyToBoom on WhatsApp on the number +356 99 46 3303 right now. Let's get ready to boom. Are you trying to find the best deals online when it comes to your travels? I know, it could be a nightmare. Let me save you some time and of course some money. I Go For Less, the one and only platform you need to go and find the best deals online, from flights, hotels, weeks, cruises, and more. This is a completely free travel booking platform where you can save up to 70% on your travels. Cool, here's what you've got to do. Step 1, go to bit.ly/travel savings code page. You'll find the link in the description below. Step 2, find and enter the code you see on the page to create your free account. Step 3, start saving, anytime, anywhere, when it is time for you to book your next trip. Pretty simple, right? And did I tell you it is free? And it also forever to use and to keep. Again, go on bit.ly/travel savings code page, use the code you'll find on the page, and start enjoying your savings.